Use draft mode to build your job schedule without making it visible to customers and vendors. When you're ready, you can publish the schedule and share it with them. Let's head to Settings from our main navigation. Then, within the General Settings, locate the Scheduling section. By default, all schedules are automatically published and visible to external users as you create them, while of course being limited to the external user's roles and permissions. However, if you'd like to enable a two-step draft and publish process, disable the Auto Publish feature. So we're going to toggle off Auto Publish Job Schedules to make each new schedule begin in a draft mode and publish when ready. Now don't forget to save your changes here. Now let's check out a job schedule to see this two-step process in action. Navigate to your job first, then click the Schedule tab. We can see that the schedule is currently in draft mode by the indicator on the top right. This means that the Schedule tab is hidden on the customer and vendor portals, so we can safely build out our schedule. Let's add a quick template from our catalog. First, we'll open the catalog library, then select our own catalog, and then choose the template that we want. All right, now select Import. Now we need to choose the date for the first task. Now we have our schedule, so we can move our tasks around, make changes to the details, or even assign them to different team members, customers, and vendors while we customize our schedule for this job. Notice that we are unable to notify assignees when adding the tasks as the schedule is still in draft mode. Assignees can only be notified of tasks once the schedule is published. So you can safely make changes here without accidentally notifying users while building the schedule. Also, when the schedule is in draft mode, the tasks will not appear on the organization-wide schedule. Therefore, you will not confuse your users when they see schedule items jumping around as you're building it out. Now let's head back to the job schedule. When we are finished building out our schedule, we can click the Draft drop-down menu and select Publish Schedule. Here we will see a Publish pop-up that gives us a few options. First, we can notify everyone assigned on the schedule. By default, the system will select all assignees, but you can deselect everyone and choose just specific people to be notified. You also have the option to toggle on Set Baseline. This allows you to save the current schedule as your intended schedule for the job, and it becomes a reference for you to check progress and changes. So let's turn this on and then select Publish and Notify. Now your schedule has changed the publish status, and the following has occurred. The selected users were notified based on their notification preferences. The baseline was saved, which you can make visible by clicking the small clock icon on the top left of the schedule at any time, and this allows you to see your original task dates while adjusting other tasks on your schedule. Your schedule tasks will now appear on the organization schedule, and best of all, your job schedule is now visible on the customer and vendor portal based on the permissions you set in the customer and vendor roles in your settings. Great work! Now, if you need to make changes to your schedule, you can easily make adjustments while it is in published state. Those changes will be updated in real time on the customer and vendor portals. You also always have the option to click the Publish dropdown and change it to Unpublish to then go in draft mode again. However, if you do so, keep in mind that the Schedule tab will then be hidden from the customer and vendor portals again. The schedule tasks will be hidden from your internal users within the organization-wide schedule, and the assignees will not be notified of the changes while you're in draft mode. Schedule safely by leveraging the draft and publish feature in JobTread to make sure your customer and vendor expectations align with your internal schedule. If you have any questions, please contact your success manager or email support@jobtread.com.